Yes, sir, with the blester. Y'all know it is hump day. Got to get over the hump. And today we're going to hump the please because it is officially football season in the Big 12 in Colorado. How do you know that? Because you had Media Day. The season starts at Media Day, Chico. Let's get it. Morning run.
Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey runners, grab your coffee.
Runners, mount up, because it's time for another TMR Live, and welcome in to join us right here on The Morning Run, the pregame network. Uncle Neely, Big Dog Chico, live and direct, 7/8/26. And what is it, Wednesday, hump day?
It's
Get
hump
over the
day,
hump,
baby.
Yeah. Get over that hump. Y'all make
got to
sure
get
y'all
over the hump.
Get in that chat to get over the hump. Join the conversation like you see right down there. We'll put a link in if you want to come in here and leave your comment or whatever it is to join the conversation and join our show live and direct. We appreciate y'all. What's going on already?
I was smiling when you said we come in live and direct because I look over the chat, saw Dan. I said, so maybe he'll hear that this is
live and direct. Like Louisiana Glenn said, it's a great day to have a great damn day. I added the damn, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my people out there checking in. Hey, I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm getting right. All right. Slept with the fan on last night. The old school, like you put the box fan in the window back in the day.
Yeah.
I had it right on me this time, and I was like, damn. Woke up feeling sick, feeling wheezy and queasy and all this other stuff. So gotta go take you some
crazy about that, Chico. You would sit there or lay there and be like, man, I really need to get up and move that fan. I really need to get up and move that fan. I really need to get up and move that fan. I know what's gonna happen if I don't move that fan. But sometimes you can't get up and move that fan.
I'm telling you, like, damn, I don't even have to use the bathroom tonight. Why do I not have to get up and move this fan?
Yeah, because see, if you got up to go pee, you would have just moved it because you got up anyway.
Exactly.
I feel you, Chico.
Yeah, man. It happens sometimes, but if that ever happened to you out there, y'all let me know in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Unc, where you at Media Day, Louisiana Glenn said. I guess we'll answer that question right damn now if you want to. Unc, what's happening? Let's talk about Media Day.
I definitely was at Media Day, and if you check out the pregame network, some exclusives behind the scenes are dropping with more to come behind the scenes. So, yes, I was there. Louisiana Glenn, great day was had by all.
Yes, indeed. Put your city, your state in the chat if you haven't already. Let us know where you're checking in from. Great day that went down yesterday with the Buffs at Media Day. Check this out, fellas.
Colorado football. I just tuned into the morning run.
Go Buffs, baby.
Just in case y'all didn't know, the fellas were back in town once again.
It'd be nice if you played it from the beginning,
I mean, it was from the beginning.
No, all we heard was just the morning run. All we heard was being part. We didn't hear Creep part.
Okay, well, let's go back and see it again.
When I want to keep up with Colorado football. When I want to keep up with Colorado football. I just tune into the morning run.
Go Buffs, baby.
Appreciate that, Manny.
Why you gotta be an asshole all the time, man?
When an asshole, dog, just hit a little just in case, you know what I mean? Happy birthday to Goonsville clothing out there, my guy. Petros. Happy birthday, Petros.
Oh, it's his birthday. I put on Goonsville today, man. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. 23 years old today.
Oh, the Jordan year. Okay, 23.
Oh, I got my Goonsville back there over my chair right there, man.
If your ass would have fell out that chair.
See, that's what you be waiting on. You be waiting on stuff like that. You want a brother to fall out of the chair. Like, what's going on?
Absolutely. Like when I watch NASCAR, I'm waiting on a wreck to happen. Like, I ain't trying to watch no cars go around 50, 100 laps and nothing happen. Like, man, somebody need to bump.
You ain't lying. You are not lying. Well, we're going to get into more Media Day stuff real quick. Like we had Julian Lewis, of course, speaking with like all the guys did, but a lot of focus on the quarterback. Of course, Coach Prime even said that he's putting the coaches on curfew in Atlanta. in a joking way, but I'm sure he was serious in a way also because he knows about Atlanta and he knows that they like to party until what time, Unc? 8 in the morning. I
As
answer
the
it for
sun come up.
you. So with Prime up on game like that, man, what you think about them going to Atlanta and Prime saying that the coaches, not the players, the coaches, we worry about the coaches going to be on curfew.
Well, the thing is, Chico, this is a cross country trip, right? This is going
And is.
to another 2 time zones. So you're going to cross over Central and go to Eastern. And so in that you're losing 2 hours. This is one of those trips where you probably go 2 days early instead of 1 day early. So if the game
Mm-hmm.
is Thursday, you can probably anticipate that this team arrives on Tuesday. And in that kind of situation, that's just travel, right? That's just NFL does it, NBA does it, college does it. That's not nothing special or unique. That's just me looking at the calendar of a Thursday game with cross country travel. And so it's easy to get there, which will be September 1st, and forget that you're on a business trip because the game ain't for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that everybody has to be mindful of, not just the quote unquote student athletes, the training staff, the coaches, the media team, because Atlanta is one of those meccas like a DC, a New York, or a Houston, where everybody got a friend or family member in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody in Atlanta. And it'll be easy to get distracted and say, oh man, well, I got a day or two. No, you don't. Because one thing you don't have in football is time.
Mm.
Time is the enemy. You don't have the time you think you have. It's already now 58 days to the first game. And when you get there, it'll be a couple of days to it. So I understand Coach Prime's mindset, even if he delivers it in a joking manner, it's dead ass serious that, hey, we got to go there and focus. Like that,
Yeah.
this week 1 game, Thursday, going into Labor Day weekend, 8 p.m. on ESPN, it sets the tone for the rest of the season.
Definitely.
And you grew up in the projects yourself.
27 SEL GWC project. Shout out to the GWC.
One of the biggest things you always wanted to do, Chico, that you always needed to do, Chico, that you always just felt compelled to do, Chico. Let's get your lick back.
Mm.
You couldn't even go in the house and you didn't get your lick back, Chico.
I mean, you can go in the house and get your other family members to come out.
Yeah, to come
They'll
help
fight
you
for
get
you,
your lick
but
back.
they're going
Yeah,
to kick
but
your
you
ass
gotta-
when they get back for bringing them outside. But anyway, that's a different story. But you're right.
You got to get your lick back. Georgia Tech came to Folsom. We was in that game. We was leading that game. Could have won that game.
Mm.
This is a trip to get your lick back. And it's week 1, and it's in Atlanta, a lot of distractions. And you're right. Curfew will be strictly enforced. And that's for the coaches, not just kids. Prime quote.
You know what? You said something, with so many people going back to their home area, even if you're from Atlanta, South Georgia, South Carolina, anywhere area of the Southeast and near Atlanta to where your family could make that trip. Coach Prime understands that you like you said, you'll have family members pulling at you from all angles to do this, do that, join them here, get tickets there. I need all these things as if you're coming to accommodate them and not to go play a game. You're coming to put on the show for family members. That's what they feel in some ways. So Coach Prime, if he does do this, if he's doing this in a serious way, like you're saying, of course, I could see where it's protecting the staff and the people who are going back home, to where they can, hey, Coach Prime is the bad guy. He said we got to be in at 9:00. We in, things like that. So it's just an understanding of what's going on, where they're going, and knowing what they have to do in the seriousness of it. That's all.
And I love the way you drew it up, Chico, because a lot of situations you do have to have a bad guy. You got to have a guy to blame. Like, oh man, I would, man, but coach said, oh man, I would, but he said we can't. So this is one of those situations where, first and foremost, this is a business trip. This is not a social trip, to Atlanta for Labor Day weekend. This is week 1 of college football. And it's time to grind and come out of there with some shine. And the only way you can do that is going there focused and understanding that whether you're going a day early or 2 days early, this is a business trip. We got a game to play.
Yeah. Time to grind so we can come out with some shine. You ain't lying. Hey, um,
Pause.
listen, you know, people going to holler at you, before we go on to the next one. People going to holler at you and want to get sideline passes, even if they want to get pregame sideline passes. Some type of way they want to get some sideline passes. Uncle Neely, you said last show, easy way that you guys can get in and running to get those sideline passes. Will you please pitch to that? If you don't mind, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep an extra one on me, and if I see you pregame and you got our merch on, I'm gonna say, man, come down here and take a pic. I got you. It's really that simple. It ain't complicated.
It ain't complicated.
It ain't complicated. Just like it ain't. And keep in mind, said pregame. Ain't said nobody on locker room. Ain't said nobody on no field. I ain't said nobody no suite.
During a game.
I
need to shake Junior's hand.
Yeah, we ain't said nothing about that.
Now, if there's some of that happen,
it ain't part of the deal. It just happened. Ain't nobody promised you nothing like that.
That's right.
Going on. Stop playing.
So the website link is in the description. Go to unclechico.myshopify.com. If you haven't already, go get you some. And so where you can be a part of this sideline pass with Unc scene. All right. You know what it is. Uncle Chico, the morning run, TMR live. Get y'all some merch. You might not look as good as that, but you can look as fly as that. You understand me?
Hey, could you put that on the screen just by itself? Take us off.
No, we don't need you up in here. Anyways, Coach Prime, once again, we'll go back to our dog. And speaking about the game, here he is in the quote about college football 27. Coach Prime said, if I'm not in the game, that means they weren't paying enough. When asked about him not being in the game, you know, along with other coaches in college football. Unc, you want to talk about that, elaborate on that a little bit more, clarify for some people who might have taken it out of context?
Well, you know, pocket watchers always take stuff out of context.
Pocket watchers.
Yeah. Always take stuff out of context. He wasn't saying it to belittle nobody, belittle the game. You just got to realize Coach Prime also happens to be Deion Sanders. Other coaches in college football are just coaches. Their name and identity is that particular position that they're doing. Coach Prime is Deion Sanders, Gold Jacket Hall of Famer, like one of the most recognized people on the planet. Not America, not Colorado, the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And so he happens to have partners in a management company. Shout out to Smack Entertainment, who manages his affairs. And when you see situations like this where a reporter asks, hey, we didn't see you in the game, your likeness in the game. Well, not only do I have people to deal with that kind of stuff, if they never brought it to my attention, that means the offer wasn't big enough to bring to my attention.
Mm.
And that's no slight to other coaches, because other coaches don't bring to the table what he brings to the table. That's why other coaches are not in Subway commercials and KFC commercials and
Aflac,
Subway and Aflac commercials and Depends commercials, and got their own sunglass line and also fishing. You know, it's other coaches that fish, right?
That's right.
You know, it's other coaches that wear sunglasses, right?
He ain't lying.
So this just is what it is. You're dealing with a unique human being in that regard. And because that unique human being happens to do something that a lot of other people do, which is coach, that doesn't take away his uniqueness.
Mm.
Coach Prime is not your typical college football coach. He is atypical because he happens to be a A-list celebrity. So he's going to get love mail and hate mail that somebody else don't get. He's going to have people with him when he moves around and travels, because he's not just a quote unquote coach. He's Deion Sanders. And the fact of the matter is, if you see him not in something that you see a lot of other people in, probably because the calculator wasn't right. More times than not.
Hey, man, I don't blame him. You know, I remember when they did the settlement payout for the players who were in the game back in the day, and they sent you like, depending on how long you've been in the game, I think they sent you like $900. At least I can speak for myself. You get like $900 or something, right?
Yeah.
As a broke college student, you might think, and you don't have many broke ones these days, you might think, oh, that's a lot of money. You know, as a businessman, negotiations and business affairs, and they're handled by other people, and they're coming and they're not coming with enough money, especially based if we're looking at, you know, how much money it generates and how much I bring to the table. You know, you're not going to offer me the same thing that you offer Joe Blow, who's coaching at such and such, and try to say that this is across the table for the coaches or however they want to do it. You know what I mean? You're going to have to come to me, in my opinion, with a whole different offer because I'm bringing a whole different set of eyes and rules and all these other things that's going to come along with Coach Prime Deion Sanders being in your game.
Chico,
Period.
absent us having a side deal, if you and I wrote a song together and I wrote 4 stanzas and you wrote 1, we really don't know if people bought that song or love that song because of your verse. So if I'm in it with you, you can't say that I'm only entitled to this little percentage because we don't know what people's motivation was. So it's a lot of people with Coach Prime in the game may buy a very popular game and they never bought one before because of him. So you can't treat him like a regular commodity in the game because he ain't a regular commodity in the game.
Man, do you remember when he first went to Colorado and they came out with the college football game? I remember seeing, and I remember feeling this way. I remember seeing videos on YouTube of guys going into the dynasty mode. And you know, you go into dynasty mode, that's when you get recruited and you can play with a certain coach. You know, I seen guys going there and they disappointed in the game. They're like, man, I came here to play for Coach Prime. Who the hell is Coach, you know, generic coach number 1 over here? Yeah. Nah, man, I want Coach Prime in the game. I'm here to play for Coach Prime. You know? So yeah, they got to come with a different set of rules, different number, dog. Yesterday's price is not today's price. And that coach price is not Coach Prime's price. He's scared. Turn me up in the head. Business, man.
Shout out to Piece of Girl Lex with the Jay-Z bar. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. Yeah, Coach Brown's a business man and a businessman. I mean, stop playing with that man. Stop playing. You can't treat him like a regular competitor because he ain't a regular competitor.
No.
The extraordinary, not ordinary.
We told y'all about that before. Put the extra on ordinary and you'll get
extra.
Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, trying to learn, y'all. It's like putting an A in front of typical. Typical is Chico. Atypical is Neely.
Easy. That's what she said. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
She said it in a different way, but
okay.
Hey, you know what? In the chat, they're talking about what Julian Lewis said. His comments in the chat, they're actually, you know, we got to stay away from the chat sometimes. You know, we got to deal with it with a grain of salt. You know, because anytime a chat called me Vanilla Ice, we definitely got to deal with them with a grain of salt out here. So let's just go on to the next thing. Julian Lewis, right?
Chico, baby.
Rag top down so my hair can't blow.
So you know the lyrics.
I used to think they were saying my name in that song. Think about it. Ice, ice, baby. Chico. Ice, ice. You could tell me they were saying my name in that song. What? Chico. Dun 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 dun. He gonna come back in on that. When he hear that beat right there, he got to come back in. Dun 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 dun.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. This man said Chico was too cold. What in the damn world is wrong with this man? That's why he done froze up too. That's what he get. Froze up Chico on too cold. I didn't see the comments though. Whoever in the chat that said Julian said something referring to Shermer. If somebody can make me know what that is, I'll be happy to try to respond to it, but I have no recollection of it. I will say overall, Great day for Colorado football to brand the individual players and their brand of 6 players, that were selected to go to participate in 2026 Media Day. Outstanding performance by everybody in their individual interviews. So you couldn't ask for a better outcome than what was put on there. Coach Prime on the main stage doing his thing as well. Chico got booted. Ain't paid his light bill out there. So y'all let us know in the chat what's going on in your world as well. But Big 12 Media Day, man, y'all know when Media Days take place, whatever conference, that is the official start of college football. So we are now about 58 days away from the kickoff in Atlanta, GA, starting that season up against Georgia Tech. Got to get that lick back. Y'all know how we roll and how we do it. Tell you what we gonna do, man. Let's see, can we get this link? Drop it in the chat. Yeah. If you see the link in the chat, hit that link. Come on, get down. Where you at, Gonesville? Get on for your birthday. Link is in the chat. We'll do the portion of the show with the audience as Chico gets back on with this janky ass internet. Hit that link, Goonsville. We see you in there for your birthday. Happy 23rd birthday. Seen the birthday shout outs. Jigga got shirt ordered merch. Renee, appreciate that. Don't forget, wear to a game. We see you. Got you. We will be going live on Friday, TMR. I will be in Houston, one of our top markets for the morning run in the pregame network. DreamCon. Blackity black. Can't wait. Where that link at? Y'all hit that link? Paste. Wow. Goesville, hit the link. Bam.
Yes, sir.
Oh, bro, happy birthday.
Thanks, Unc. I appreciate it. That's
hey,
crazy.
Man, I had no idea today was your birthday, man.
I appreciate it. It's when I popped on the live because I got the notification, it was saying you and Chico were going on the live. I was like, I always kind of pop in to see what's going on with the chat, and then what days you're wearing Goonsville, and then it's like the day of my birthday, I pop in and you're wearing it. I'm like, bro, that's synergy. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Right on, Unc. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It's just the universe speaks to you,
Goons got goons for real.
Goons got goons.
Goons. I got the hat on too. The pregame show
All
one.
right. Okay. All right.
It's like my favorite hat now. I'm not kidding, Unc. I wear it all the time because it's clean, It's got the three all the logos are on it. It's pretty cool.
Happy birthday, Petro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Petro, let me ask you this, man. You got some international flavor to you.
Yeah.
I've really gotten into this World Cup thing, man.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the matches. I've been, keeping up with it. I've watched 2 full matches the past weekend. Watched most of what I could watch Monday night. Yeah, that was Monday night as well before Big 12 Media Day. Have you been keeping up?
Oh yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah, I've been watching. I went to this place on Saturday. It's new in Denver. It's called Mood Swing. It's this huge complex, and it's like, yeah, they got pickleball. They got like TVs everywhere, and I could not believe it how many people were there. Like I posted a video of it. There is at least 2,000 people there in this building, and they were just all Brazil people. They were watching the Brazil game against what was it, Norway? Or I think yeah. And so that game was crazy too because Brazil had a lot of opportunities to do really good, and it just wasn't clicking. And then the freaking Norway got away with the win at the end, but it was just and those fans, they take that. Those people. I was asking people, I'm like, are you from Colorado? They're like, no, I don't speak English. They were flying in just to watch the game, and then they're leaving. I'm like, what?
I saw it was 16,000 to 36,000 for tickets.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy,
Yeah.
right?
It's unbelievable. And then this was crazy too. So right after the Brazil game happened, a bunch of people, Mexico was like an hour after, maybe 2 hours after. All this you just see this flood of yellow and then blend with this flood of green. It was trippy because all the Mexico
Mm.
fans were coming in. It was just like I could not believe. Well, the dedication behind the fans is just like it's a whole like it's everything to them. You know, they're
Well,
Yeah.
crying.
see, that's what drew me to it when we were first weeks ago, talking about World Cup. Chico
Yeah,
asked me, was I into international football? And it's like, man, don't really know the rules other than, scoring.
yeah,
Uh, I said, but what I do love about it is I love to see people loving it. So,
yeah,
like, I was watching just over the years of my life, I would always watch a soccer match here and there just to watch the crowd,
yeah. It's
with the
crazy.
jumping around, the songs, and like just the energy. Because I love to see people love stuff.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
check
cool.
this out though. Here,
Then when
even
the
this though.
games got so good, these past at least 3 or 4 games, I really got into the game itself.
Yeah.
Seriously, seriously.
Man, I was flipping through the channel trying to find it, right? So the first channel I found, it was all Spanish. It was Spanish, right? So I couldn't find the English version, right?
Yeah,
So instead of turning it down, I keep the volume up. You got to
yeah,
feel the
Oh, they
energy of
bring
the
the
game.
energy.
I don't care.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't care what they're
yeah.
saying. Like I'm gonna pick up a few words, goal, but
They even
but
got bro. They
other than
got
that,
Chico. They got more
huh?
energy on that side because they're it's their native country. So they're like, oh
Yeah.
my god, go, oh my
Yeah,
god.
you gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it, and no matter what language, you gotta watch it though. Great games, great matches
Yeah,
out there. I enjoyed it. Can't wait to watch the finish. If you guys want to get in on
yeah.
the action, though, y'all make sure y'all go to mybookie.ag. Use the promo code BIGGDOW. That's 4Gs, big dog.
Yes,
And you can
sir.
also get your 25% profit boost right now on your World Cup bets. Go there. Petros, hey man, what you doing for your birthday before we get up out of here?
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I was gonna. So I'm gonna link up with my brothers, and then I'm gonna link up with Carlos later too. We're all gonna. I don't know. We might go. I'm thinking either we might go bowling before, and then there's this cool place downtown called the Front Porch, and it's like they have this thing called Flip Night, and I mean I'm just going there for the energy. I don't really drink, but
Look nice.
my friends will get lit, but the we're gonna go pull up down there and go mob down there, and then it's cool because they got like food down there. The energy's crazy. Like people, Unc's like, I know that's kind of crazy to say, Unc. I'm Greek, and I'm like I don't drink, and they're like,
Yeah,
there's
don't worry
something
about it,
wrong with
Petro.
you.
You're not missing out on nothing. Remember what I
Yeah,
told you. You're not missing out on anything. But if you ever want
nothing.
to, you're legal age now. If you ever want to try it, but if you don't, I understand.
Well, I got to keep up that. I feel like if I do, then my 4.3 might dip to a 4.4. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, before we go though, you got to hit us with a. Is it Sirtaki or is that wrong?
Oh, you want the Pentosali?
The Pentosali. He's
Oh yeah.
it. Before we get up
I don't
out of
know.
here.
I don't know if I got enough room to do
Oh, you
it.
got some room.
You
Don't
think
need
I
no
can do
excuses
it?
now. You got some room.
Here,
Do I
hold
need to
on
do
real
a
quick.
countdown or something?
Let me see if I don't know if I can do the kick. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move this chair.
The Uncle Chico version.
Yeah, you want to get a video of me? He's like, my dad. I'm like, Dad, get a video of me. He's like, no.
Like, nah,
Oh,
we're gonna let those slide, son.
I don't know if you can see my legs, but here, I'll try
It's
to
all right.
go.
We got it.
Here.
Hit us with it one time.
All right, so we go. Boom, 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 boom. Bah, bah, da, 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 da. Bah, bah. Opa!
Opa! Y'all give it up for Petro,
I'm glad
man.
of
Give it up
one
for
thing.
Petro.
I'm glad
What?
of one thing. I'm glad you got some draws on because that kick, that kick
Yes,
opened
sir.
up some areas that we ain't trying to see.
Give us
No,
that name
no.
again one more time, Petro. What's the name of it again?
It's called the Pentosali, and it comes from
Pentosali.
Crete of Greece, and it's crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. I started doing that after the Greek festival. It's gone viral. I did the one video got like almost 700,000 views. I'm like, I cannot believe this. It's
Yeah.
it's the one with the priest when we're outside and I'm dancing with him. It's just
Okay.
like I cannot
Well, I
believe
just
it.
wanted
It's
to, okay, it's called a Pentazali, but what is it called when you do it, Unc, at home by yourself?
I
You
got
know
to
what? Don't
admit,
worry
you-
about it.
I
Appreciate
got
it.
no,
Appreciate it,
I got to
Petros.
admit, you, when you first asked and said, "Let me ask you this," I really thought you were going to ask him to do it again because I said you can see the draws, and I was like,
Oh, come
I was
on,
like,
no.
he go Chico trying to get the man to do it again.
Do it one more time. One more time. Man, let me go, man.
you know,
Appreciate you.
but hold on. My mom called me the other day. She said, so I got these shorts that are kind of faded, and I do the kick at the end. And she said, Petros. And I said, what, Mom? She said, you got a hole on the bottom of your pants when you do that kick. I said, oh, Mom. I said, I had to go back and watch my video like 3 times to make sure I didn't have a hole. I said, no, Mom. I said, no, I'm about to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But the way my pants are faded, it looks like I got a hole in the bottom of my pants. And my mom was like, you got to delete that video. And I'm like,
Unc, what you
so,
doing? Looking for the video, Unc? Anyways, Petros, thank you
nah,
for
nah,
joining.
nah, nah.
Petros,
Hey, but hey,
enjoy
when we
your
all get
birthday,
together,
bro.
when we get together soon, I'm going to teach you guys how to do it. We're going to do a video.
All right, bet.
Pentos Ali
Bet.
Goons.
Bet the
So,
golly zoom.
yes, sir.
All
Ah,
right. Thanks, Petros. We'll see you
much
next
love.
time,
Love
bro.
y'all for real. I'll talk to y'all soon.
For sure. All right.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
Nothing but a G thing, baby. Goonsville Clothing in the building. Unc and his meat over there, or his wood, should I say. All right. Let me
That's
get
what
back
happened
before I
to
had
you.
a technical
You started kicking,
difficulty.
your wood popped up. You said,
All right. We got to talk about Julian Lewis's comments. All right. We have to talk
yeah, like I
about.
said, when your signal got cut, I'm not
Okay.
aware of what they're saying he said, but I am aware of this. I'm aware of people's negative ear. And when people hear you compliment Chico, they'll say, "Oh man, why he dissing on?"
Yep.
And when it's two separate things, like you can like Kentucky Fried Chicken, it don't mean you hate Subway.
That's
And
right.
so sometimes when you're in these situations where you have a coaching change, particular coordinator changes, you'll look up and you'll be like, "Hey, he's saying all this good stuff about the new guy. Would that mean that he don't like the old guy?" But I'm not aware of the direct quote.
Basically, Julian
I mean,
Lewis.
same thing right here. Same thing right here, Chico.
What did it say?
Like some dude asked that did me and DNVR fall out when we only do content together during the season. For the past 3 years now, it's only been during the season. And
They'll
this ain't
make
the
it
season.
something
But
else.
your mind is so damn negative and warped that you looking for something because you're a negative person.
All right, so watch this. Here's the quote, right? Last year, we weren't looking at defenses. We were just high school, free balling, just playing football. Okay.
How's that negative?
So people, I was going to say, so people are going to take that and say, oh, the offensive coordinator didn't have them looking at the defenses. They were just playing high school football out there, free ball. They taking it and making it something else. When I would take it as this, you know how people ask you about something and you might refer to yourself and say we? Is it just me?
No, I'm go ahead. I'm right with you.
And you refer to yourself with and use we, right? So I felt like he was saying we as in himself. I was just out there free balling. I was just out there not really looking at defenses. I was just out there playing football. That's what I take it as. And this year he was speaking on saying that this year I'm more focused on, or we're seeing now defenses, and we're deciphering the what's going on the other side of the football and using that to our advantage rather than just free balling and going out there playing it like you do in high school most of the time.
And
That's what I take from it.
All right, and that's you listening with an open mind and positive attitude. Let's take it the other way for a second.
Here we go.
Let's take it for what he said at just pure face value.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did Julian play last year?
So
all right, now we lick our finger and turn that page.
Right.
When you hear someone say something like that, the quote could just as much mean is we're not really paying attention to what the defense is doing. We're counting on our athletes to make plays. Because at the end of the day, it's 11 on 11.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to be open because somebody got to be assigned to the quarterback.
Right.
And you had a quarterback last year with legs. And so you can run that style. And then you got receivers who continue to go to the NFL. Like, so you can run that style of offense where it's like, hey, guys, huddle up. Don't get discombobulated and start tripping over what the defense is doing. Play ball.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing.
Like you said, there's so many ways, depending on who's listening and what they want to take from it, that you can spin that and take it. You know?
Yeah. Again, like somebody you was off the air, and I didn't put it on the screen, but somebody asked somebody, why have I fallen out with our guys over at DMVR? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's not that time yet.
Yeah, it's like
just because I'm going over here to doing something else on my own doesn't mean that it's ill for everybody in the world, you know, or who I did something in the past with.
And again, man, I love a good Whopper. Man, Neely, this the Big Mac. It's like people hear what they want to hear. And then people be trying to start shit where there is no shit to start. And it says, again, Chico, and you know, people can take this personally. You can take it as a way to check your own spirit. And I'm speaking to myself about assuming things. What is it about your past? What is it about your mindset that, given the opportunity to assume something, you assume the negative?
The negative.
Because it could just as likely, and even times more likely, be something positive. So what have you been through in your life? Who has harmed you to the degree that every time you see something, you see the negative side of it? Chico, I love grass and flowers and trees and the sound of birds so much that makes me enjoy it when it rains. Because I won't have the shit I like if it don't ever rain. Other people see rain. Man, I can't believe it's damn rain. I got to cancel everything. No.
Yeah.
I got a little pontoon boat I'd like to take out on the reservoir. The reservoir need rain. We need some storms because the storms produce, but everybody else see, like you're choosing to see it negatively.
That's all.
Like Coach Prime and his quote about not being in the game. Wait, let's say this now. A quote that he didn't initiate on his own. Somebody trying to gaslight the situation asked the question.
Right.
And then you get mad at the way he answered. You can't be, you're not a happy person, so can't nobody make you happy. You looking for shit.
I saw mofo say in the comments something like, you rich, why does it matter what they pay you? Like, huh?
Let me say this. Let me, and y'all can take this about Prime, and y'all can take it about anybody, but I'm not really talking about Prime. I'm talking about anybody. But y'all can take it as Prime. Y'all seen the footage of Country Prime. Y'all think that grass cut itself? Y'all see the shed built for the car collection? Y'all think that thing got built free? Like, just because this man got it, by your definition, he also got expenses.
Right.
That go up, not down.
How you think people got it?
You think his loaf of bread is cheaper because he Prime? His gallon of milk different. Like, come on. Everybody that got it need more of it. I don't care what it is you got.
And how you think they got it? They were able to keep it and negotiate, you know, in the future and know their worth also, and not just doing stuff just to be doing stuff. And once again, that price is not this price over here, dog. So I'd be damn if y'all gonna come offer me the same thing y'all just offered Joe Blow down at Southwest Oregon State, New Mexico. What? No, we ain't doing that.
Hey, he gonna know mofo want to ice skate uphill.
Are we highlighting comments today? Let's highlight the comments.
Come on, fellas. I thought this was about Media Day Colorado football. What the hell do you think we're talking about? Was Coach Prime not asked about the video game at Media Day? Was Julian's quote not from Media Day?
Yeah,
How the
everything
hell
we've
are
been
we
talking
not
about is
talking about
media.
Media Day? Oh, I get
Man.
it. Because we ain't talking about it the way you want to hear it. You got issues. Guess what you can do?
Click, click, click up.
Oh, when on TV, Chico, when I watch something on TV or the internet and it go a road that I wasn't really interested in, you know, I click off of it.
You know, click, click up. Hey man, y'all got comments? Go ahead and get in the comment section then. Do y'all thing. Join the conversation so we can, you know, address those things as they come up. I think that'll you know, make some people feel a little bit better that's in the chat out there. But if you want to look better, I know what you can do. You go to unclechico.myshopify.com. Oh Lord, that's not media day. Nope. But you can go there and get you
Chico,
some
stop
merch.
the press.
You feel
He's
me?
leaving. He's gonna click off. Oh, how am I gonna sleep tonight when SA Electricity wants to talk about Media Day, which we were talking about, and now he's gonna leave. Oh,
He finna hit that back escape button hard too on his computer, as if we felt it. Bam! Go ahead, do your thing, dog. Anyway, y'all get ready for the game going down 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Hey Chico, guess what happened
in
when he left?
Atlanta?
Guess what happened when he left, Chico?
What? The show kept
300
going.
people stayed, and we still talking like we like, no, it's
Show kept going.
okay. I'm not mad that you don't want to hear what I got to say. That ain't tripping over that.
They wanted to clip y'all. Hold up. They want to clip what y'all say because hold up, he's moving too fast. They can't get the real inside scoop of anything Colorado. Hey man, people will make up stuff and act like they got stuff. You know what I mean? And that's just how they live. You feel me? We just trying to give y'all the real over here.
Chico, let me say this on your behalf.
Appreciate it.
And let me say this on my behalf. Allow me to take this moment and say it on our behalf.
Mm.
And I am saying this out of humility. I'm saying this out of a cup that runneth over in blessings. What was yesterday called, Chico?
Yesterday.
Big 12 Media Day.
Right.
It was a day set aside for people who don't have the access that we have the other 364 days of the year. So when you say, hey, Unc, I didn't see your media day, I was there, but I'm not part of that mainstream media like that. We have rights and privileges that take us inside the team that nobody else has. So why would I try to run up and be in front or take this moment when, hey man, this is for them to eat. I ate. So what I do is what I'm called to do: get the players ready. I was with the players the whole time media day. I might have seen Coach Prime for 3 minutes yesterday. 5 tops.
Yeah.
Because Curtis Snyder and the school staff was with him. I was with the players, making sure they got to their places where they were supposed to be, making sure that they were on point, which is what the media training component I provide does. But that's a blessing, Chico. It's not like no jealousy or animosity or baller blocking or gatekeeping. Like, y'all have heard it from Coach Prime himself. Like, we in there. And nobody else is in there but us. Period.
And Prime
so
said,
why would I try to get upset at what somebody else is doing when what they're doing can't compete or compare to what I'm doing? And that's not talking down to nobody. That's just is what it is. Because you can flip the same narrative. I don't have the access that Bucky got. Bucky got the key to the house. It's levels. It's okay to be in your lane and run your level and not have to look and see what somebody else doing and try to hate on them or wonder why this or that. Man, y'all gotta stop that in your lives, man. Stop.
Well, let's go back to something else Coach Prime said at Media Day. And this is about recruiting, you know, and he talked about recruiting high schoolers now and how they've changed their thought process and their philosophy. He said, I want to look at every kid. I know what we wanted and needed. We changed the way we went about it. I know we have the type of kids who are going to stay in the boat. aka stay committed. Think about Coach Prime's comments right there at Media Day for the people in the back.
What's one of those old quotes you used to say Prime used to say all the time? I hope I don't get it mixed up, but it's something like, "Don't allow my confidence to offend your insecurity."
Correct.
One thing about Coach is that he knows who he is and whose he is and what his abilities are. And when he speaks on those abilities, a lot of people talk about it, look at it like he's bragging when he's just acknowledging his gifts and who he got them from. The same thing I just did. I wasn't bragging about nothing. I'm just telling y'all.
Yeah.
This is what I have, and I've been blessed to have it, and this is how I utilize it. And so he recognizes, hey, man, because of what we bring to the table, me as head coach, these coordinators, this staff, we have a certain gravitas to these young players that is difficult for us to exhaust. Hard for us to explain, but difficult for us to exhaust. They want to be with us, want to be around us. And it creates this momentum where like-minded people gravitate toward like-minded people. And that ain't dissing nobody else. That's just acknowledging, hey, man, we got something special. You heard Coach Prime say this yesterday at Big 12 Media Day, for the people who think this show is not a recap of Big 12 Media Day. And I'm surprised people ain't tried to take it and run with this like he's saying something negative. Here's what he said, Chico, and I've said it even before Prime said it. But I made it situational. Prime said this: out of all the teams I've coached, all the places I've been, this is the best staff I've ever had.
Yeah.
Now, if you're from a previous staff and that offends you, I don't know what to tell you. Why would he get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years in the game and not have a worse staff?
And now have a worse staff. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, the next staff should even be bigger than this one.
Right.
Better than this one. And what I've said to his face, him being Coach Prime, has said to the world, Chico said here on the morning run, after getting to know this staff and watching them work, for a situation like this, coming off a 3-9 season, I don't think you could assemble a better group of leaders in that building to address what needs to be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
So for a time such as this, I don't know if this is the greatest staff in the world for a 10-3 team. I don't know if this is the greatest staff in the world for a 13-0 team. I do know this: when you're trying to correct 3-9, this is the group of dudes that can correct it.
Right. From the O coordinator down to the position coaches.
Yeah.
You got some superheroes out there.
Period. I love it. And I love when he said it about them. Like, why would I shy away from bragging on my blessed current situation because it might offend somebody in my past?
You can't do that, man. You'll be holding yourself back for the rest of your damn life doing that. Worried about what somebody else going to think about it in your past just because you're bigging up your future and what you have.
Why would
right
I
now.
not believe? Why would I not believe? Because this is where it starts with me believing it. Why would I not believe my current girlfriend is the best girlfriend I've ever had?
Only if you have a history of making terrible decisions. Probably.
And you would still hope she's the best out of them terrible decisions. Like, why?
Exactly.
Why would I get through all these experiences, get to this point in my life, and now deliberately be doing shit worse than I used to do? Why would I even have that thought process? I'm supposed to believe this is the best I've ever been, and I'm ready for this situation. What people want to hear, because of their insecurities, they get offended at other people's confidence. People want to hear, oh, I don't know. We're going to go out there and try our best and see what happens. And hopefully we put the right people in the right places, and just maybe this time it'll work. Do y'all really think a guy with a gold jacket that's the best ever his position, arguably the best ever, just period, thinks like that?
Did you hear what he said when they asked him about that? And he talked about saying that what he said is already done. The ship has already been right. You guys just haven't, witnessing and seeing it yet.
Yeah,
because
you haven't seen what we've seen.
Exactly. You haven't seen what we've seen. It's almost like when Dr. King said he went to the mountaintop, right? I don't want to get too heavy on that, but
no, go get heavy.
It's just really, like he said, you've been to or if you can imagine anybody going to the mountaintop or whatever to see over, and then they come back and tell you they've been there. They can tell you.
Chico, right? when you left out them projects, and went to play ball in high school and seen that locker room, you were like, damn. And then when you left out that locker room in Selma and seen that locker room at UAB, you were like, oh my God. And then when you got on that plane and went to that bowl game, you were like, I can't believe people got this. Like, dog, it's levels.
It's levels.
And there's certain people, Chico, and this again, this ain't bragging, this is blessing.
It's levels.
There's certain people, Chico, that can be sitting and see further than you can see standing.
Hold on. They ain't hit in the back. Might need to Ocho and write that down right there. What Unc just said. Rewind select. I'll say that again for the people slow.
There are people who can see further sitting than you can see standing.
Claude, how much?
Because it's levels and experiences. They've seen places, they've done things, so they know what it's supposed to look like. Like you're dealing with a man in Deion Sanders, aka Coach Prime. Let's look at some of the iconic sports brands that he's been a member of.
Roll them down, please.
The Steinbrenners with the Yankees.
The
Joneses with the Cowboys. The Bartolows with San Francisco. You don't think he done learned nothing along the way about how a sports organization should roll?
I was going to say, you can stop right there and it'd be a wealth of knowledge. But hell, you can keep going to the NFL Network and so on. What?
These commercial shoots that he be on. Man, I remember one time, this was prior to the draft, and Nike was filming some stuff with Shador in the locker room looking at his shoes to come. And Coach Prime, he didn't interrupt the process, but he kind of said, hey, consider this shot. Shoot down into the shoe where the logo is and let him toss it in the air and flip it over and show it. And I'd be damned if the producers, director not only didn't do it, said, oh, man, that's great stuff. Thanks, Coach. Because he done been there.
Yeah.
He know what the finished product's supposed to look like, and he know what the path to get there is supposed to feel and look like to get there. It's levels.
You know what? All the best.
It's like you, Chico, me and you. People would actually have a more blessed outcome. They're going to get mad when I say this, Chico, but I give a damn. They would have a more blessed outcome if they said, you know what? Let me stop fighting Chico. And let me call Chico up and say, hey, Chico, do you have some clips or some quotes I can use? Because I know you have an access that I don't have, and I'm trying to do some stuff over here. And I'll do like ESPN do. I'll give you credit on the screen that it came for you. Instead of acknowledging that where Chico sits, he can see further than you can standing, you want to fight him and attack him because of an envious spirit.
They want to send me DMs, tell me what I need to be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, and who I shouldn't be messing with. You know what I mean?
No, like, say, hey, Porsche Clay, I'll say it again for people in the back. There are people right around you who can see further sitting than you can see standing. Now it's up to you to utilize those people. And I can remember my own personal life, Chico, when Coach Prime had accepted the job in Colorado and offered me the opportunity to join him out there. All he said was this, Chico. He said, man, look, make up your own mind. I'm not going to try to persuade you to do anything. I just asked you to do one thing, Neil. I said, what's that? He said, just come see it. Travel out there with me the next time I go and just see if it's something that you want to be a part of. Because he could see something sitting further for me than I saw standing.
Right.
Because I'm standing in Jackson and I can only maybe see the Vicksburg. He's sitting on top of the mountain and can see the world.
He like, dog.
Why would I not trust his vision?
No. You got people that's around you.
They right there for you, man. They right there for you.
They gonna try their best. Keep them squares about your circle. You feel me? Keep them squares about your circle, dog. Keep them squares up off your timeline. Keep them squares up off your Instagram. Stop following them squares. Keep them up out of your circle. They can't see.
What did Kanye say about too many Urkels in your life? That's why your win's low. That's wait.
That's my cousin Kanye.
Yo, Winslow. You know the Winslows?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yo, Win. It's for the people in the back cheek.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Y'all got some Urkels on your team, man.
You
Wait
ain't
for
lying.
Winslow.
Slow down out there. You feel me?
Yeah,
What Jesus said.
what did Zach Atkins say, man? And I loved it about his
Yeah.
experience at the retreat at Country Prime and all the people that he met and who he learned from. He said, man, I was blown away because it just dawned on me that Coach Prime don't hang with average people. He don't have average people around him. And I said, Zach, you do have to realize now that includes you. Like if he has all these people around him and then he invites you to be around him, why would you see yourself as average?
That's we've said that many times. Even the coaches came on here and said, listen, if Coach Prime has pointed out and said that you have this talent or he recognizes this, though, how could you not feel that about yourself? You know what I mean? If you have a Hall of Famer pointing out and saying that you have this, just like you said, he pointed out and said what he saw for you in the future. You didn't even see it for yourself. Same thing with James Houston. Hey, man, you see yourself as an inside linebacker. We see you with 30-plus years of experience in the NFL as an outside pass rusher. That's where you can go get your money at, dog. You know? There's so many people in your lives out there in the world, for all the runners out there listening, even for myself. I'm speaking to myself right now. Might need to start listening when you have people in certain positions or who've been there before tell you something. I always revert back to, and it's not a regret or anything, I just revert back to it because it's a fact. I had a coach who played linebacker at Tuskegee, and he was my linebackers coach in high school, and he would always say out with that damn accent, "You're a black college tight end, but you're a goddamn SEC linebacker, boy. I'm telling you, you're an SEC linebacker." You know? And I took it the opposite way in my little young head. I'm gonna prove him that I could play tight end on a D1 level. I ain't gotta play linebacker. You know, when he was trying to tell you, dog, I know what your aspirations are. You want to get to the league, don't you? You want to play on the highest level, don't you?
Yeah.
You need to be a linebacker.
Yeah. I run into that, Chico. You know, my true background is basketball. I run that a lot with black college, quote unquote, basketball. I'll see a guy out there that is a dominating power forward, right, in HBCU basketball. And I'm like, man, do you know what you could do if you switch to tight end or edge rusher in football? Because the fact is, at 6'4", you're not going to the NBA as a power forward.
And
then because a 6'4" power forward, you never took the time in your coaching to develop handles, you can't play guard.
Yep.
So then you have now capped out your basketball future. But if you did like some other people have done and switched to another sport with those metrics, that wingspan, that speed, that get off, that footwork, are you saying I can't make it to the NBA? Oh,
no, I'm telling you the path to get to Hall of Fame status in the NFL, Antonio Gates. And look what happened. Tony Gonzalez. Look what happened. So listen, man, listen to some of the good people that you have around you. If you have some around you, and maybe you can get somewhere where you're trying to go. Let's give a shout out to Coach Prime Partners since we were talking about partners today. I think you kind of teased this a little while ago, Unc. See, the news just came out, but Unc talked about this in the past. Hey, we talked about it, behind closed doors, but there you go right there.
Yes, Smack Productions launching the Intersection, a podcast network with their media partners. And, there's going to be a show with T.O., then a show with Constance and Strahan together. And then who knows what else could land at the Intersection Podcast Network.
Who knows?
Get some of the Urkels out your circle. You might get your wins up and your wins won't be so low. So shout out to Smack. Shout out to Smack and AMP Media, the partnership with the Intersection. Two great shows, two great podcasts starting off. And if I know the pit bull and pumps, Constance, like I do know her, more to come. Shout out to Smack Entertainment, man, doing the thing big. And letting the world know Coach ain't on the game because the money wasn't right. We got $21 super chat, Chico. We love that number 21. See Maven AI.
How to see Maven AI.
Riddle. CU 2026 is signal, not noise. Stars fade, X's teach, doubt fuel, CU counts alignment, QB spine, trench repair, portal precision, retention. The code is not the class, it is the roster that survives contact. See, maybe we always dropping them Richard Enigmas. That's the Riddler's real name. The Riddlers, appreciate that. See, maybe and I and all other super chats that come our way. Don't forget notification bells. Just like Petros, he knew we were going live because the notification kicked off and he hopped on for his birthday. Turn the notification bells on. Don't forget, get that merch. Because if you merched up and we see you in the stands and you're the first to get our attention, you're going to come on down for a little pregame action, pregame only action. We appreciate all the merch support. Chico, I know State Farm and Denise Smith got something to say.
They do, or Denise Smith does. For all you people out there in the back right there. Oh, let me ask you this question before we go there real quick, though.
Yeah.
Is there a way, what's a way that someone can get your attention in the stands while wearing merch?
Walk down to the rail. I mean, it's pregame. The game ain't started. You just like everybody else that's done it in the past. The couple I met in Oregon, like who came down and filmed their promo, were they in the stands. The brother who had on the morning run merch last year was in the stands. Just walk out to the rail and say, "Hey, look." Damn, I got to buy it and come up in the stands and get you too. Like, can y'all do part of this?
What they say?
Hey, yo. Yeah. How you get anybody attention?
Oh, that's gonna be funny to see, man. That's gonna be funny to see. All right, we'll go to the Boulder Broker first before we get to Miss Denise Smith, of course.
Oh, the Boulder Broker, man. You hit them up at theboulderbroker.com to make your reservations. Numbers also on the website to make reservations. But here's the key after you make the reservation. When you check in, you got to let them know, hey, Unc sent me here at checking in. And they're going to knock 20% off of your stay. The beautiful Boulder Broker is so convenient for those CU home games, football or basketball, walking distance to either the basketball or to the Folsom Field, like you name it, right there on campus, right by the dorms, actually. 31st and Baseline. You can't beat it. Just walk up the hill. BoulderBroker.com, theboulderbroker.com. Hit them up. Make your reservations for this fall. Check in. Let them know Uncle Neely sent you 20% off of your stay.
Easy work. And if you think about the last time you thank yourself for something, just think about it. Was it the me time you had last Tuesday? Was it finally learning Italian? Yeah, well, whatever it is, if you want to do something that you'll really thank yourself for later, start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is right here in the Denver metro area, Colorado, of course, to help you look at things you will want to save for and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you will be. So make sure you call State Farm agent Denise Smith in the Denver metro area. Then thank yourself later. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And make sure you go to the new website, www.denisesmithinsurance.com. Make sure you give her a call, 303-343-3515. Tell her that Unc and Chico sent you. You saw her right here on TMR Live. Chia. And we need y'all to get that merch, unclechill.myshopify.com, so that you can be on the sideline with Uncle Neely. Or at least you have a chance to. But you got to holler out. You got to say, hey, Unc, I'm here. Hey, Unc. Unc, got y'all superheroes, man. What's going on right here, Unc?
I have no idea what is going on right there.
But are they superheroes or is that a 70s funk band?
I just know that Chico need to stop. They look like the Uncadelics right there coming out.
He's the Uncadelics.
You even got the credential badge on the wall over there.
You see it?
Boy, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
It's about the details. Got the R-Dub CP on there. You ride with Coach Prime. Put an R-Dub CP in the chat right now. R-Dub CP in the chat right now. If you're riding with Coach Prime like we are. You feel me? Until next time, man, this has been another episode of TMR Live. Uncle Chico right here on the Pregame Network. Yeah, put the dubs in the chat for Wednesday. Eat your dubs. Put your shockers in the sky, your black fist high. Rebel flags. That's damn right. UncleChico.myshopify.com. Go get you some.
This boy, hell, boy. This boy's hell.
Till next time, we're going to be up at about this beach night.
Let's go. Happy birthday, Northville.
Happy birthday.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab
Sit
your
your
coffee.
ass down. Sit your
Gotta sit your ass down.
Sit your ass.
You know, hey, you know that joker. You know that joker that left out still watching.
Sit your.
He know he ain't love. Come on, guys. I want to talk about Big 12 today. You got your own show. It's like you can talk about it all you want to.
Talk about whatever you want to.
Yeah, you come in here, you listening to what we talking about. And
Yes,
then
you.
everybody else love you. Why you mad? You the only one. What man? Check your spirit, dog.
Peace in the Middle East.